Hey everybody, like the blue screening? Yeah, this is Saki Nakata, 7 Funny Lento Anime 2024 here. And I honestly forgot this character's name, but what you are about to see, honestly, is nightmare fuel to start off with an intro. I am sorry for whoever knows this anime, but here, just take a look. It's astonishing, isn't it? Yeah, just look into the eyes for a moment. Just look into them. I want to say her name begins with an O, but I'm not entirely sure. That out of the way, we're about to dive into something deep, something extravagant, something amazing, and very horrifying. As we all know, I am a horror manga writer. So let's dive into it, shall we? Sorry if I scared anybody, but that's what it was meant to be. I want to say a few quick things before this manga ever begins. What this manga, well, you know, obviously it's my latest story, but hey, it's another PG-13 one for the books. Great. We know that now. Ah! Okay, whatever. This manga could be sad in many ways, in many shapes and forms, as that's what I usually go with, a sad setting and horror. Now I want to explain the sad setting, that it began all with blood-rushed soul, there you go. But this is also the start. This is also the start of my mangas continuing to be long. What I mean by that is, before we hop into this story, you all don't have to watch this part, alright? Unless you want to know the good news. And there you go. The thing is, this manga is finishing off my horror mangas to be like really, really short. As you know, they've been a little bit shorter nowadays. I got ideas from, you know, some viewers I talked to off camera, and they're like, yeah, just, you know, have fun with it and have a blast with it, as I always do, and also to make them longer again. And I'm like, alright, yeah, that's a good idea. That's amazing. Now, I want to also note down the warning for this manga. See, this story is rated PG-13 for the following: sadness, power of madness, losing yourself but trying to come back from it, and a bit of death, and just, you know, some bad language and violence. Viewer discretion is advised also for scary moments. There could be a lot of scary things in here. And hey, if none of you get what this manga is about, let me tell you that if you have hardships in life, you do not want to watch this. At all. I don't want to be the one to make anyone feel sad. That's like one of my honest things on this channel. I don't want to make anybody feel sad. Just know it is fiction. It's fiction, and none of it is real, except for, well, maybe a few things in here, I don't know. Yeah, that said, oh god, let's get into it, shall we? Let us go. I forgot to say that here is a little note. Next manga rated PG-13, next page. Note, this is PG-13 because I'm trying to make more PG-13 mangas, but don't worry, more rated R mangas, obviously, are coming to the channel, obviously. But let me know in the comments if all of you want a second season. That said, welcome to my 146 manga, KYOKI, or known as KYOKI UKEIRE, aka Madness Acceptance. That being said, please enjoy Madness Acceptance, or known as KYOKI, whatever the hell it is, you know. Alright, everybody, welcome to KYOKI Ukei. You know, it's supposed to sound like A's. I wanted to go with a Japanese name because I think that is really cool. Just in general, since I cannot pronounce this name, and I'm the one that made it, welcome to Madness Acceptance. Jesus, what is happening to me today? Anyways, this is called The Useful Blame, which is the first episode. Let's get into it. Finally, I'm done with school, and now I can find a job, said Kiona as he went home. His room had notes on the walls saying blame. Kiona is age 15 and has brown hair, short brown hair, and black eyes, and wears a blue shirt, black pants, and red shoes. I know, right? Red shoes. Who would have thought? Anyways, then it continues like this. Who did this? Blame me. Why? Then we get a slap, and then he says, huh? And then this happens. Sis, why did you slap me? Asked Kiona, as his sister Rin said, remember that army cup you broke? I'm still getting the blame, and I'm getting abused. So apologize, said Rin, as she punched Kiona. Rin is age 13 and has long red hair, pink eyes, and wears a black shirt and black pants and brown boots. So basically all black except for her shoes. As Rin left Kiona, he was bleeding from his face, but because of being hit and knocked him down, Kiona crawled to his bed crying and said, why? Why is this happening? I thought they loved me. The next day was even worse for me. Note this down, viewers, that this is taking place in the year of 2013. May 4th, 2013. Spring. And it's 2 a.m. Damn it, Kiona. Why did you do that? Answer me. Look, I'm sorry, said Rin, as Kiona punched Rin to her bedroom floor. She was knocked out. Be glad that you're alive and lay there, Rin. It was by that time that I took a nap and Rin woke up, hurting. She didn't remember anything, but I had an idea of how to get my sister's memories back, so I gave her a fake name, Nami, and the same age as well. I called her Usana, but that didn't work out, and the name was no good, so I called her Masane Mei Sasaki, which is a reference to Witchblade's anime and another in Tokyo Ghoul. It's a reference. There are a few references in this manga, so beware. And that ends the first episode. Now, I guess we could get to the opening song, but y'all can skip this if you want. The opening song is called Remembers Oneself in Madness. I think we can begin now. I can't hold myself back. I'm locked away deep inside. But I sense the madness of someone I loved. Chaos runs in their blood and mind. I must remember myself to save us. In the dark, the monster of madness kills. It's out. Just help me and save me. Finally remembered myself, so just stop. I want to save you, but I'm sorry I'm too late. I'm sorry. Episode 2. Dun dun dun. My new sister In the cave of a hellish power. Note to self, that word means a lot. There has to be a way to restore her memories, said Kiona, as he heard a loud noise. He told his sister to stay inside. Huh? A hole in my backyard? And before I knew it, I fell down the hole, and then I was in a cave, and so was my sister. Ah! Ouch! Ugh! Huh? Why are you here? Come closer. Note that they're facing the back of the cave. And before I knew it, I had walked to that star and touched it, and got such power. My body had hurt so much, and my eyes lit on fire. My screams hurt, then I felt it. The power of madness. I can do anything. 12 days later, Sir, get away from me! I warned you. Die, all of you! It was amazing. It was an amazing feeling. Anything I could think of to use this power was so awesome. But to think to set fires I could use to end all humans. 2 hours later at home. Brother, are you okay? Asked Sasaki, aka Rin, as she saw Kiona was asleep. She went to a bar alone. I should be okay, Oka's bar. As I woke up, I noticed that my sister was gone, so I went to look for her. Where could I find her at? That ends the second episode. Episode 3. I must free myself and be loyal to all. 20 hours later, 12 at night, at Oka's bar. Sir, I know I started working here. Have I been of use? Said Sasaki, aka Rin, as she was given 200 yen. Working at Oka's bar, Oka himself said, Yes, you have been useful, Masane Mei Sasaki-chan. Now, go home. You've done well. Ugh! Free yourself, Masane, and be your real self. Free yourself from these lies. You know my name, so say it. Fine, I'll say it. I am Rin Samatoki. And once I broke free, it hurt coming out. To be myself, I fell down on the ground and vomited, then stood up and ran. I ran home, and Kiona was nowhere to be seen until he came home looking crazy. All I saw was a monster, but I knew I could save him. So I told him the truth of myself coming back. So many are dead, you know. Episode 3 done. Hi, it's me again. Note to self that inside of this next chapter could get very gory, and I mean through words in general of this manga is very gory. Tough luck. But this can get sad in a heartbeat as if it already isn't. Also note that I started working on this in the middle of April, and I finished it on May 1st. So, April 23rd, or something like that. It's not important, but just know that it's coming out, you know, as of it being released. Anyways, I think we should get back to the story. And we're like almost done with it. Tough luck, everyone. Tough luck. But just remember what I said. This is going to start longer mangas now, which is going to be fun. Episode 4, Madness, Death, and Sadness. You're free? What do you mean? Tell me, please, said Kiona, as Rin saw him grin with madness. Even in his eyes, Kiona felt his mind go crazy. Everything was so evil. Kiona, are you okay? Answer me! 5 hours later. And by the way, they're outside now, in the city they live in, just as an example of the setting. No, stop! Stop it, please, Kiona! No, stop! You're nothing to me at all, Rin. You're dumb! Shut your damn mouth, Rin! I am death! Screamed Kiona as he killed more people. Rin tried to stop Kiona until... Huh? Ow! It hurts! Ah! That's right, he just got his arm chopped off. But it reveals it near the end of the story. Also note that he is free from this power now. So he's his self again. Man, must suck to lose a limb. Kiona, no! Oh my god! After Kiona told me to destroy the star in our backyard, I went to the hospital, then made sure my brother was safe. Then as of 5 hours later, I went to kill that damn pink star in that cave in our backyard. I will have my vengeance. 3 days later. Yeah, this took 3 days to plan out. I know who and what you are. I can break you down, yelled Rin, as she jumped in the hall and saw the pink star, aka Madness. And now look, she's got the power, but her eye is all messed up. You'll pay for what you've done and what you did to Kiona. You can try to end me if you dare. Bring it on. I'll end you. Masane Sasaki, may I have your power? Episode 4 done. Here's another note, and this is kind of useless by this point, but watch it if you want. Note, before episode 5 starts, just know this manga will get sadder as it progresses. But it does have a happy ending. Anyways, back to the rest of the manga. Enjoy, smiley face. Episode 5 is on the next page. Episode 5, Ren versus the Pink Star of Madness. Until I knew it, my mind was pitch black, not knowing what I was doing at all. All I felt was rage and no pain. It's like I was a monster. Dang, look at that artwork there. Oh, and the black stuff on her face is shadows. You know, anime has a big thing about that. I don't give a damn about you all. And this pink star. I'll kill you, you idiot, said Rin, as the pink star spoke to Rin. The pink star was trying to form into a monster. Rin had stopped it with her mind and broke the star into nothing, and it was apart. Now, the demon star is nothing. My body is heavy. And the thump means she fell on the ground. As I passed out, I was so happy as I woke up in the hospital next to Kiona. He had one arm and I had one eye. But we were happy to be alive. I'm glad you're with me, sis, said Kiona with joy. I'm also happy to be with you, brother, said Rin with joy, as she now has Trouble Talking. Episode 5 done. Dun dun dun! Episode 6 is the final episode. And it's called Joy and Happiness of Life. And it takes place 4 days later. Not only could I move or talk, I still had my tongue, but due to that power and the two sides of myself, I was so weak, but I could still blink. I was so happy to be with my brother. Ready to walk? And you can see her eyes missing and she can't say anything. And then he's there not saying anything. As of 2 hours later, I learned how to talk again and I could walk. Kiona, I'm so sorry about your right arm. I'm so sorry, said Rin as she began to cry. Kiona gave Rin a hug with a smile. You did the right thing. You saved me, Rin, and freed me, all of us, from that madness. Let's live our lives to the fullest, sis. And just like that, Rin and Kiona had a very happy ending and a normal human lives. And then we get it right here. Madness Acceptance Season 1 done, rated PG-13. Final episode, episode 6 done. You know, it's possible to actually make a second season of this, but I don't see where it would fit in unless there was like a new cast of characters in a new setting. Like I said in the beginning, note down in the comments if you want a second season of this, though I'm not guaranteeing anything. So, I mean, it's up to you if you want to comment that. I'm just saying this before the ending song begins. That said, just like I said a few seconds ago, alright? Note down to self in the comments below if you want a second season. Again, I'm not guaranteeing this at all, but I can try. Because, you know, trying is all that matters. You fight for what you believe in. But, that said, I'll see all you again in a few minutes. Let's get into the ending song. I really hope all of you have enjoyed this manga thus far. Yeah, let's begin. Alright everybody, it's time for ending song Fatal Limits! Let's go! I walk in empty paths you can't do, the limits are fatal. Arigala. We are the same, yeah. Just you don't understand the pain in our souls. Give us a god just to make the suffering end, yeah. Bloodshed is everywhere, so many are dead. And now that we both have our lives back from you saving us, we can go on living. The end. It's over. The manga is over. So, you know, I want to point out a few things about this manga. The whole thing of, like, the character build-up, I'm not sure if anyone will have a favorite character, but hopefully that all of you have enjoyed this manga. I tried to make it as sad as I could with a few scary moments in there. I really thought the development of someone's power to where a flame comes out of their eye, or as you saw with Rin when she got corrupted by the power. The whole thing there, with her being corrupted, she never had that power. Until Kiona said, defeat the star, you know, go kill the star. And what happens there is that this star is a demon. Like, the pink star was a demon that you could get power of madness from in corruption. And yes, it was going to turn into a monster, and it was, but that monster would be facing yourself, which is cut content, by the way, and I could not put that on YouTube whatsoever. You have no idea. You have no idea. But that all said with that, if it wasn't clear who cut off his arm to snap him out, because it says, like, nothing until the ending, and you could probably guess it. Rin had to do it. She had to do something. I mean, honestly, the ending would have ended there, but with her hugging him and saying a few words, but it happened in a flash. And I mean, you know, you could see the blood dripping down from his arm being cut off, and then you actually, like, saw it slam down behind him. But she had to do it. I'd say honestly that Rin was the honest protagonist of the story along with, you know, Kiona, but, you know, she was the true hero. She was the one that ended all of this. And I know it might be weird to say this, but if you did not catch it near the ending, Rin has white hair due to trauma, and Kiona's hair is red due to the power that corrupted him, and it was basically his sister's color of hair, which I honestly thought was a pretty cool thing to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, this was a nice idea. But it's like the ending says. And just like that, Rin and Kiona had a very happy ending and a normal life, basically. And that's it. That's where their story ends. So will there really be a place for a second season? I don't know. But it could happen. But most of you would honestly be disappointed with that, because it will focus on new characters and a new storyline. Who wants that? I don't even know. But anyway, viewers, that all said and done, this has been Saki Nakaido Stuff with Funny Lens to Anime 2024 here. A.k.a. writer, manga name John Pullman, a.k.a. Gabe here. And if you're new, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell notification and the like button, and comment anything down below. Anyways, that all said and done, viewers. Thank you so much for watching. This was amazing to do. And note down yet again that this is also the restarted rebirth of my mangas being more longer than they were, like, a long time ago. My mangas were really long. And this is continuing that. So, don't be upset at me if it's just words. There will be pictures in it, though. But I can't guarantee at which parts. Anyways, that all said and done. You have a great evening, afternoon, and a good morning, a good week, a good day, a good night, and weekend, etc. Bye-bye, everybody!